Hello, hello. So, Soul Tribers, what is it that your enemies are working on? What is it that your enemies are working on at this time to try to get in your way? So, the first card that came out, it says here physical illness or physical issues, illness, accident, injury. So, this is what for some of you your enemies could be working on right now to affect your health, for you to be injured, some accident. Again, this could be something in the past, but it's what are they working on now? For some of you, overworked. So your enemies could want you to be out of balance. Again, a lot of people love to see when you are stressed. This could be what it is that they could be affecting your finances in your life because they want to push you back in an environment or a certain lifestyle that you had or job you had in the past. So this is why they could be working hard to stop and block any type of project that you're doing now. If you're working from home or you're doing something you love, they don't want that to prosper. They want you to go back to the grinding and just that slave mentality. That is what, again, people love to see you in that stage where you're out of balance, you're exhausted, and then you're calling for their help and they laugh at you, they don't support you. It's very sad. And then we have here education. So for some of you, it says learning or teaching. So I don't know, maybe you want to go back to school. Maybe they're thinking you're not smart enough, or there is something that you are learning that they don't want you to be able to teach or tell others. Because, of course, the enemy doesn't want us to wake up the others. It's like keep them sleeping. Don't put them on game. Let them stay asleep, because then we'll be able to, vampirize them and make their lives miserable. We'll be able to leech off their energies. We'll be able to steal from them. So let them stay asleep. So it could be something, there's a book, something that you need to write or whatever, but don't let anybody stop you. Whatever it is that you want to do. Maybe if even when you were growing up, you were not good in school, in the sense where you had a bad experience, it wasn't for you, but here you have an opportunity now where you can learn something, a skill, a trade, I don't know, whatever it is for you. But again, you could want to, again, some of your enemies could be upset because you are educated. You could have been the first one in your family to graduate from university, or you're in university right now, take it however it resonates, and they don't like it. So whatever your plans are, just keep them to yourself, because whomever you're sharing it with or people around you, they may not have your best wishes or intentions at heart. Again, this is the end of the year. The enemy wants blood, and this is why, as children of God, we need to be on our P and Q. This is not the time to let our guards down. Again, this is not the time to just be out there huggy huggy, kissy kissy with everybody. Because while you're out there celebrating and having festivities, the enemy is behind your back planning how they can create harm and injury, how they can stop and block. And I believe that this, I was thinking about this the other day, is like the enemy is very strategic, because a lot of you have said it and you've heard it and you probably believe it. that this is really not the time when Jesus was born. But it's again, it's like it's there to distract us as Christians, because while we're thinking about the merrymaking, the enemy is busy planning for the new year to come. You see, so this is not the time, and this is, I'm not gonna say anything else because, again, it's not just those who are wholesome who are listening to these messages, but the devil is also going around seeking whom he may devour as well. So, with everything using wisdom. But since for right now I can't pick out those who are chosen, it's like the wheat and the tears shall grow together until the day of harvest. When it comes to these messages, everybody's listening, the good, bad, and the indifferent. But again, pick sense out of nonsense, soul tribers. And this is why a lot of people who go around and they listen to these messages, they are sent by the enemy to see what good they have coming in. What are they saying about this sign? What is coming in for the collective? Because they're trying to do their thing to stop and block. Remember, the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And there are tools they have already made, their alignment. They already chose what side they are on. So, yeah. So, for a lot of you, yeah, this is what is going on. People are trying to work against your peace and your tranquility. It bothers them. And this is why the enemies are out there, just fishing. What else we can work on? What else we can do? How else? What misery can we do around them to try to, get them, just get them bothered. Your peace bothers your enemies, and this is why they want to trigger you. For some of you, like I said, they could be trying to work against whatever your creativity, whatever you're creating, your arts, your music, your painting, whatever it is that you're doing, because they want to see a community. It's like they're working together. You see the card at the top, loss when it comes to your resources, your resourcefulness. So they're trying to create loss when it comes to whatever it is that you're working on, because again, they want to play God in your life to say what job you should do. You should be in a relationship like us where we are putting up and entertaining and tolerating all of this foolishness, and you decide, no, that is not my portion. And that's the thing about it, is like you're not bothering these people about their life and what they're doing. You couldn't care less for a lot of you, but yet still they're so invested in your life. And this is why, and this is what should tell you or tell us that definitely this is spiritual warfare. Because it's like, why would a whole group, a whole community, a whole lot of people come out just for you alone, to provoke your peace, to affect your livelihood, your bread, to work against you in different areas? You want to learn, you want to go back to school, you want to share your experience with people. They don't want that. Instead, they want to see you overwork, stress, even though a lot of them, they tell lies and say that you don't work. But it's like they love to get you in that place. For a lot of you, breaking the deck, this person who is doing this, or people, they were probably red flags when they came in your life. You probably had warning signs, you ignore your intuition, You probably knew there were potential trouble. You knew better not to entertain this person or these people, and you did. For a lot of you, they could have had you as a side piece or wanted you as a side piece, and because you said no, this person could have been very deceptive. You know, it says sugar coated, sweet but deceptive words, empty compliments, hidden insults, too good to be true. So this person was very destructive in your life. You couldn't trust this person. They would give you compliments, but it wasn't true. They weren't sincere. Hidden insults. You know, it's like they bless you on one end and then they curse you on the other end. So one minute they'll say, "Oh, you're so good at this," and then next minute they take it back. So they were very manipulative. And this person could have been jealous of you because you're in this CEO energy. You're a boss, you're a leader, whether it's in your family, CEO of your family, your home, you had a business going on. For a lot of you, your confidence, you're a boss, you're somebody who has natural leadership qualities. For a lot of you, you could be working hard, achieving your goals, your mission, financial stability, got it locked in, you know, with your as far as your career going, and you decide to let go of a person or some people, and because of these people who are two-faced. They say one thing and then they do another. They would betray you behind your back. You couldn't trust them. A lot of you, they could have been jealous of your hustle. Look at this past life. Wow. So maybe this person, there's an unexplained familiarity with this person. Your soul recognized them, like your soul, have known them before. But this soul is like, if you believe in past life, for a lot of you, like I said, I don't know, there is something to something out there, because I've met a lot of people where it's like there is something about them that your soul recognize. And a lot of these people could have come back in this life to try to finish you off, to be, just a pain. So that, whomever comes to mind, that could have been the one who started it all. Yeah, the one who started the gaslighting. Yeah, they could have made you want to question your sanity, make it seem as if you're imagining or making up things. It's like for a lot of you, whatever is happening around you in your health, if you have had any accidents or anything like that, you are not crazy. If you whatever it is that's going on in your life and your intuition is nudging you that there is somebody or some people in the background with some form of illusion that's doing it, it is true. It is true. Look in the back here, divine intervention, unexpected guidance, universe stepping in, redirected your path. Look, saved just in time. So whatever it is that's been happening to you in your life that man wanted to carry out, because man is planning and God is wiping out. So whatever the misfortune that people, the physical issues that they wanted to happen in your life, God stepped in just in the nick of time. Redirected you. Don't go that way. Don't drive that way. Don't do that. Don't do this. That was divine guidance. For a lot of you, some of you, you could have had a close call. And right in the nick of time, And you could even be sharing it with somebody and they're telling you, oh, I don't think so. I don't. That's exactly what it is. Your angel stepped in, your guardian angel stepped in, and they protected you. So, whatever you saw, it is true. And whomever, for a lot of you, the nudges that you're getting as to why certain things are playing out in your life, it is true. Don't let anybody think you're crazy. You're not crazy. You are not crazy. Luxury life came out sideways. Comfortable wealth, indulgence, enjoy rewards because I deserve it. So some people don't want you to enjoy. Even if you work very hard, they don't want you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And this could be from somebody who in the back here is a deep fake. They're a cloud chaser. They're doing anything for attention, fame hungry, desperate for followers, anything for a like. So this is somebody who is a cloud chaser. They'll do anything for attention. I mean, I'm telling you, it's like they want to turn your world upside down because they want to see you stressed. Because a lot of them are. They don't want you to create wealth. Or if you're in a luxury life, or they think your life is luxurious, they don't like that. It's like they want to pull you out of your comfort zone. Some people want to get you into an environment where they can have access to you and they can see you struggling. You're stuck in a place doing something by yourself and they know you don't have any help. Education. It says here, let it go. And then the other card that came out with it says bounce back. So for a lot of you, again, whatever it is that happened in your past, release the grudges, the emotional freedom. Some of you, you could have done that. You know, it's like these are the lessons that you learned with this education card here. So you've learned a lot of lessons. And based on the things that you have learned, and you've healed yourself, you know, with all these balloons, the heart shape. It's like after the lesson, it's kind of like, wow, it didn't happen to me, it happened for me. It made you love yourself more. You know, it's that love and respect. And so, based on all the work that a lot of you have done, forgiving yourself and others, freeing your heart, these are lessons. I mean, in schools, you don't learn these lessons. These are spiritual lessons. And so when you're done, for a lot of you, it says teaching, learning and teaching is like, you know, the student becoming the teacher. For a lot of you, whatever it is that you went through, you bounce back. Your resilience after setbacks, recovering quickly, determination to rise again, can't keep me down. So for a lot of you, it's these are the things that you're here to wake up those who are asleep, to encourage them like, hey, it doesn't matter. And with the heart, the balloons releasing it, it tells me a lot of things were done emotionally. A lot of betrayal, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of manipulation. They played a lot of games with your heart, your feelings. And it's like, if I can do it, I've been through it, I am a living testimony, then so can you. You can bounce back as well. You are resilient. And because a lot of your enemies don't want you to share your testimony. And so a lot of them are doing things around you A lot of them are doing things around you with this false alarm here. Exaggerated panic, unnecessary drama, overreacting to minor events. Much they're making a big deal out of nothing. So a lot of them, like I said, they're trying to trigger you. It's like they want to see you excited. It's so funny. The card is here triggered in the back. So for a lot of you, some of you, if you're online, they could be trying to interfere with that as well, coming up with misleading information about you. But a lot of you, you're just in this poker face here. It's like you're unfazed. And again, this is what happens when you have an understanding about the plans of the devil and what is going on behind the scene. Again, the more lessons, and with this university, it tells me that you have learned a lot of lessons. You have gone to the school of hard knocks. And so it's like very little surprises you anymore. He's like, yeah, here they go again. Here they go again. Wow, strength and the Six of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, it says strength, my inner strength and compassion guide me through every challenge with grace. So for a lot of you, the things that you've dealt with, because here we have, the scale here, it's like you have dealt with a lot of unfair dealings in your life. For a lot of you, you could have given more. You could have given a lot to the people or the person who are those who are trying to affect with physical issues here. This could be, or these are people that you have given a lot to. I give freely and receive gratefully. This balance keeps abundance flowing. So for a lot of you, it's like divine is saying that you are strong. You grew from this. And it's like, don't allow the people in the past and the things that you have gone through in life to stop you from blessing and giving to others as well. Because when you maintain that equal give and take, this balance will keep your abundance flowing. Don't allow the enemy and evil people to block your heart space. Because again, that means the devil win, right? So the more you give, the more you will receive. You're not gonna hoard and be mad at everybody else because of what persons. Wow, Six of Cups at the back here, can't make it up. Because of what happened to you from the past. Don't allow that to hold you back. You overcame a lot. You are strong, stronger than you think. And for a lot of you, you survive a lot of things. For some of you, whatever it is that your enemy or your enemies are planning right now, just know that you are protected. We saw the card before, divine protection. God is going to step in, because none of us are leaving here until he says our work here is done. They are not God. They can keep playing God, but again, they are not God, and that's what matters. Wheel of Fortune. Change is my ally. I trust the universe to guide my growth and fortune. So for a lot of you, what is fated for you is coming in. These people can't change your destiny. That's what they're trying to do. They want to pull you out of the plan and the promise that God has for you, to put you where you're stressing and the 10 of Wands, exhausted, frustrated, bring you back into a past. For a lot of you, persons could have done a lot in your life to affect your past career. Was very stressful, but they did things and you're probably not working there anymore. And because now it's like they don't have access to your life like they used to before, wherever you are or whatever you're doing now, they're trying to basically agitate you in that area because they want you to go back. You may be having thoughts or dreams, memories of places where you used to work in the past because that's what they want you to go back to. But what's destined for you, it's destined for you. A lot of you, you're not afraid of change. And this is why you're blessed even more. A lot of people, because they're in certain environments, the ones who are trying to hold you back, it's because they are in a position where they are grinding, or maybe they push you out of an environment where you had similar jobs or you were working in the same place, and they do things to let you have to walk away or got fired or lay off or whatever it is. And now they're looking at your life like, oh, you're living too good and I'm over here stressed. Now they want to turn and change things around. It doesn't work that way. This is your time. What is fated, what is destined for you? I mean, this is what I'm saying, is like God is in control here, not man. Because all this time they think they're fighting you, but they're really fighting God. And we may think they're fighting against us, but again, that they are the devil. It's light versus dark. So anybody, it doesn't matter how close they are to you in your life. It's like how much you may think you love them. If they are not, by the fruits you shall know them. And if they are not producing the fruits, then I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how much you love them, they are not human. They are not us. They are not like you. For a lot of you, when people see that whatever they wanted to change your destiny, your fate, and they realize that they are now crushed under the weight of the very thing that they've been trying to 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 sabotage or to block, or to change. A lot of them could have wanted to even change destiny with you, destiny swap. Give me that life and you take this life. God says no. They may even want to come back to apologize. So be mindful of people coming back when you are in an energy where you are like this, in a leadership role as a boss or a leader. You may have people from your past who want to come back. We already saw that they did a lot of things to you, but it only made you stronger. And I am not condoning it. I'm not saying it was easy, because God knows. Who feels it knows it. And especially when you have dealt with ungrateful people who basically bit the hands that fed them. It's tough. And then they want to create physical issues in your life, especially when you stop giving to them. They want to make your life hard. This is how you know they were ungrateful from the beginning. 8 of Cups, right? Yeah. I release what's outgrown, trusting my journey to authentic joy. So this is why your enemies are working against your creativity. The lessons that you have learned, a lot of them, they are the ones who taught you these lessons of releasing, forgiving yourself and them. And even though you've invested a lot, not being afraid to leave people, places, or things that's no longer serving you. You've outgrown them or it or that. And this is like the message to others who are out there asleep, tolerating these toxic, abusive connections or relationships. in their lives for you to tell them, look, it's safe to leave. You can do better than that. I am a living testimony. And to tell them with the Seven of Wands, you are protected. You will be protected. You have to be brave. Conviction as shield, I stand up unyielding. Even with people coming up against you. It's like I was thinking about this psalm. I believe it's in Psalm 27 this morning. I was just, it's like going over it in my mind. And it's like, though a host should encamp around me. It's like my heart will not fear. And I'm like, wow, that is powerful. Though a host is a lot of enemies. Being in the midst of a lot is like sitting in the middle of like a campfire, and your enemies are surrounded you and you're unbothered. We saw that peace and that tranquility. That is how you know. Like the psalmist start out, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? It's like looking around and like, which one of you should I be afraid of? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? It's like God is bigger and better than all of you. Show me which one of you should I be afraid of? Because God made all of you. You're just humans or devils, whomever they are. And I am a child of God. I am God's favorite. You know, it's like there are times in your life where you hear certain, whether it's Bible verse, songs, or saying, and then it hits different. It depends on what you're going through in life, where it's like you've seen it before, you've heard it before, you've read it before. But it's like there are times when certain things just stand up. Like I'm like, wow, that is courage. That is courage. And this is why they're working tirelessly. Page of Pentacles. Some of them, they're doing witchcraft. Again, you are protected. Some of them, they're studying you. A lot of us are on these platforms, and a lot of our enemies, when you don't show up, when I don't show up, they're looking, because they themselves get, whatever, they get a kick. It doesn't do anything much for them, because if they go back to doing the evilness, it doesn't. But I guess, maybe, I don't know, it's a part of their karma, I guess. They have to watch. Let them watch. So I hope that helps, Soul Tribers. So you be on your double watch, be on your PNQ. Whatever you can do for yourself, to protect and stay encouraged. And keep upon your spiritual routines. And again, guys, please, my website is in the link below. I have products there that can help you as well, with whatever you're going through. I can testify. I am a living testimony. I am here today to tell you in spite of. All right, so until next time, take care and be blessed.